Namaskaram, my dear friends. Welcome to Musings with Mahesh Vinayakram. And today is being a very special day because today is Rama. So I'm very happy to release two of the latest singles. The first one called Breeze of Bageshri with a very special artist whom I have been collaborating. And he's one of the very favorite artists of mine because the speciality and also the significance is that I have known him for almost 6 to 7 years, and I shared the stage with him in Pune, Osho Commune, and it was a very pleasant surprise to see someone who has come from a different background and coming to the music and following the traditional and also getting inspired. So it's none other than my dear friend, Mr. R.K. Bikramjit Singh ji, who I call him as Bikram Bhai. So today we're going to have all the musics with the jugalbandi of Carnatic vocal and the Bansuri together. So I would like to start with the invocation. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयम् श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयम् करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करम् लोकशङ्करम् श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम राम Thank you. And it's time to invite the special guest today. So Vikramji is offline. I would like to welcome him on the stage. Let me see. Namaste ji.
Namaste ji, Mahesh ji. Thank you very much for inviting me to your show.
Beautiful. Today you
Thank
look
you very
so
much.
amazing. You just
Thank you.
represent that beautifully dressed. And
Thank
I'm
you.
so happy that you accepted the invitation. And today has been the release of our album Breeze of Bageshri, and it was very fantastic moment. I would say that the first the thing what we did, I would like to show you a small footage of how we started this journey, and also a small video of that we collaborated, and then we said that okay, from that we will come out with the album. So I will show you a small video of our
Great,
collaboration.
Mahesh. Yes.
Tadarina tadarina So this is just
Beautiful.
a glimpse of that we did in the music travel. So I just thought that we could just collaborate that. And so, my dear friends, this is the result of our album Breeze of Bageshri. And when we were just collaborating, Bikram Bhai was just suggesting that he would come with this North Indian flavor. And so now I would like to ask, like the stage is yours, Bikramji. Please tell us about your background. And before we speak, maybe some of your glimpse of your playing, and then we can talk about it if you feel.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me play little.
Tanpura, yes, please. Go for it. beautifully done,
Yeah.
Bageshri. And you were just
Yeah.
talking about very interestingly about the North Indian rags. It was for me coming from the South Indian background, to hear these
Mhm.
kind of rags was very interesting. You were talking about Paddeep, you were talking about Mand, and so we can
Yes.
a little bit speak about it and also play for the people if you feel like.
Okay. Okay. Let me play Patadip. What do you call Patadip in your
I
this
think
thing?
it's Patadip. It's a North Indian raga for us. So I will try to
Okay.
sing the
Okay.
phrases. You can do,
Okay.
and we'll try
Let's
to
do that.
elaborate on
Okay.
that.
Let me play Patadip.
Wow. Thank you so much for playing live for us. That
Yeah.
was
Pleasure.
amazing. And
Yes.
please tell us your story. How do you come from and where do you come from? People will have to really know about the interesting story that I have
Yeah.
heard from you. So I
Okay.
think
It's a
people
pleasure.
should
Yes.
listen to that story.
Yeah. Mahesh, I am from Manipur. I am from the royal family of Manipur, and the music is in my family. Everyone sings, and all kind of music. One is my Manipuri traditional, and one is the Hindustani. My brothers, my sister, and I learned my flute, my tabla, singing all from my elder brother. Then, and I came to Pune 1989 for my study. Then I study Indian classical under Pandit Arvinda Gajendra Karkar almost 20 years. Then, yeah, since then my journey in the Indian classical, yes, very precise, very thorough, study with the strict discipline like a gurukul. under my Guruji's Pandit Arvinda Gajendra Katkar. Yes.
That's amazing. But the way you have compiled on your musical journey is very interesting for me, because coming from a background and then you try to incorporate so much of other feeling and the emotion and also the story in the music, I could see. And also it's a beautiful combination of your lifestyle, what you have presented in the music, because I had have an opportunity to share the stage. So we have
Hmm.
done in the Osho commune, and also I have performed with you in couple of stages. I feel that you've really been a trendsetter, because when I was just
It's,
talking with you, you were really saying a very nice fact
it's a
that
pleasure.
we have to
Yes.
break the, it's not only just the breaking the rule, but coming out
Mm.
of the box thinking. So why not people always sitting and playing? And you broke the rule and you came out very nicely. That I have seen you in
Okay.
many beautiful stages, you rocking, and then the presentation, because that is what really also gives a different dimension to the musical perspective. So when you are on the
Uh,
stage, you were just walking
yeah.
with the models, you were playing, and that is the real trendsetter. I think you are a
It's
trendsetter of doing a
it's
standing
a
thing.
yeah,
Please
it's a
tell.
pleasure, but it happened by itself. I never wanted to be on the stage like that. But what happened? I broke my leg, and I could never sit like how you sit. It was the
Okay.
thing, and I was a bodybuilder, I was a boxer, and I love walking in the rain. Whomsoever called me for the Lakme Fashion Week, Blenders Pride, Dubai Fashion Week, and from childhood, I love standing on the stage and jumping and playing. Since I'm from Northeast, though I'm into study classical background flute, I love to play any kind of music.
Yes.
And when I came to the Osho ashram, it enhanced me. Those
Wow.
the world famous musician from Germany, from France, from Japan, and we all of us played together and we are dancing. Like that, my stage performance changed. Yes.
That's
I
really
never try.
interesting.
One day I will do. It's nothing like that. It happens by itself. It started, walking in the ramp, and people keep calling me, Bikram, can you walk again? I said, no problem. I can walk anywhere like that. Then on the
There is,
stage, whenever I perform, I keep the stage like that. Yes, I
yeah,
can
there is
walk.
so
I
much
can
to
jump.
learn from you, and also there is a, a versatility in your playing, because I have also been sharing stage with different people and different artists in my career also. So since this
Mm.
28 years and more than 30 years of journey, it's a beautiful
Yeah.
artist by yourself, where you have been exploring the music in different way. I still remember the first concert we did with the fusion music band of yours, so Nada Brahma. So tell us about your
Yes.
Nada Brahma, your band, please.
Okay. Nada Brahma is a band. I came to Pune 1999. This is almost 32 years old. And we started, I think, 25, 26 years back. That time, all my boys, the local boys, they are all young, 13, 14 years old. And we started from the Osho Ashram, and some of them are local Marathi talented musicians. And now we are around 7 musicians. We have been together. That means, whatever I'm playing, they know my music. I will play jazz, I will play Arabic, I will play our Northeast folk, Manipuri folk, Indian classical, and we have more than 1,000. So many musics are there. Then may I just close my eye and I play. All my boys they know, because this is like our, I don't know how to say this. It's like our mantra. That's why
Very
we
beautiful.
never change. Yeah, yeah. Whatever I do, they know, and we keep practicing. Every week we keep sitting and we practicing new things, new styles coming. And I'm open to any kind of music. If anything, if I like any kind of music, I'm open to that. And my boys, yeah, Bikram, let's play this and this. We bring it in the different presentation, and we play on the stage. Yeah,
I still remember that very recent trip. I heard that you were really practicing the one of the Mozart piece.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yes.
I know that you're really exploring so much beautiful music, and maybe some of the flavor of the Mozart, so people get to know the different dimension of yours. Can
Okay.
you play a little bit
Let's.
of that
Okay.
piece? Like, Wow, that's amazing. And also, I like the way you explored the sound from the traditional to the contemporary. I've also been
Yeah,
doing this. So you explored very nicely the long reverbs and delays, so that it creates a sound pattern. Like
yeah.
when I listen to your group first, the
Mm,
first plays I first music and first track I heard, it was amazing because for me from conservative traditional ideas, I really saw a different dimension where you had all the professional band musician, and along
mm,
with that, when I was listening, it was such a treat for me. And from since
mm,
then, it's so beautiful that you have been evolving. That is more important. More than the
mm,
musicians, you are evolving both with the music and the musicians. So more than the generations you have been playing, like you have literally seen people who are just following you, who have literally seen that people are really growing, who have already grown so much. So some of your friends, some of your musicians who are really you have seen, and they're really that it's like a generations of musicians that you have been doing. And I'm really
is
happy
very,
that
very
our
true. Yes.
collaborations are coming up, and also we
Yeah.
can talk about much about our new collaboration also. And we have a very
Yes.
special guest in our today's session. So I would like to invite one of the guests to our show. Is none other than our dear hearty friend. We call her Ruchiana, or Ruchira. So she's Ruchira from this music management event uh, company called Ruchiana, who is really taking care of personal and also personal artist management. So she's the one who is taking care of Bikramji's music production. So I'm so happy that she could join us. So let's invite Ruchi ji on stage. Hello ji, namaste.
Hello, G. Good evening. Sound is muted.
Your volume is muted.
Okay, can you
Yeah,
hear me now?
Ah,
yeah.
Ah,
Now you're on.
yes. Now,
Welcome to the
yeah.
show.
good evening. Good
Very
evening,
good
Ruchira.
evening. Very good evening,
Yes.
Maheshji. I would like to congratulate you first for the new release. And I
Yes,
heard it
yes.
today morning, and both of you like fantastic. I was there when you guys were recording, and it was beautiful, beautiful experience.
Ah,
And I'm so, so happy for both of you. And yes, yes. So I would like to let the audience know and the music lover know that we are coming up with the new song album called Earth Songs. And so this is Bikram's composition. And in that we Mahesh ji is featuring some of the music in it, and we've recorded 9 tracks, and the recording is done. It's in the post production, and very soon it will be in all streaming platform, which will be share with every one of you. And I want to say thank you to Mahesh ji for joining us for this. And Ruchiana is the first time producing the album, music album, and very excited and so grateful to Bikram for giving me this chance. And it's beautiful.
That's really good that you just came out with the idea of doing it. And let's talk about the new album. So, Bikram Bhai, how was the idea you have conceived? Like, I am equally so happy, and I enjoyed, as she said, we were there this visit where like we specially made it. And please tell us about the journey of the new album which are you're compiled, and how
okay.
did you conceive?
Yeah, the name, the art song is all about the art. And the concept comes since, I'm from the jungle, I'm from Manipur. I grow up in the forest, the waterfall. All the natures are with me all the time. And all my music, it depends on that. For example, the song of the river. I grow up, near the river of Assam, Bengal, and all my life from the early morning till the end, I used to listen the river song. Then if you go little from my place, if you go to the Khasiya Gentia, the waterfall, the heaviest rainfall in the world, and all the forest, it started. And I was thinking I should make something with this art, any kind of things happening today. And this can give some healing power to the listener. And I said, wow. Then I started making the lists of the, themes like rainfall, like waterfall, river, oceans, jungles. whatever is I have seen and I want to see in future also. I make a list of around 50, 60. Then I decided to do something with you and Ruchira as the manager. That was the beginning of this concept.
That is really amazing. And as Bikram Bhai said, it was a very interesting musical journey for me. And usually we have a set of ideas and also the protocols which is going on left. So that's where Ruchiana came in and she said that it's completely ease. So 24 hours and the 48 hours is with you. So she completely made in such a way that she gave a ease to the musicians, so that it was control and no control. Like for example, there is no time sense. So he said that you just go with the feel, whatever it comes. Let's take it as prasad. So in that way, we could achieve 9 tracks, which is simply like awesome. So it was a very beautiful music journey. And as Bikram Bhai said, it's going to be groomed in a different way, where the first part of the recordings are over, and I think Ruchiana will let you know more about the post production. And also I would like to highlight and also talk about the music which is beautifully happening in the Koregam Park, because the relativity and also the relation I have with Pune is that I would always say that Pune is a second home. So I keep going to Koregam Park, and that's where they have their music school, and it's so interesting to see that weekly they do the sadhana. So even for any art form, the continuity is very important. And for me to see and to listen weekly, the nada, the sound, it's amazing. So I have to ask this question to Ruchi so that she will explain much more. So Ruchiji, I
Yes.
would like to know some insight about the school and also the
Yes.
management and also the
Yes.
weekly music nada sadhana which you guys are doing, and let us know about the music, the weekly, what is going on in Pune.
So it started like a few years back. Vikram shared that it's now time to share my music with the new generation, and I would love to teach. And then this is how it. Then we just decided to work together, and we have a beautiful, as you said, Koregaon Park is a beautiful green place, and we found this amazing studio. So once in a week, Bikram is teaching flute to the music lover, and then you don't have to have any background in the music. He said, I'm not looking at the somebody's already established. He's teaching online also. Those are like already into the music journey. But same time, he said, no, if somebody's just started, no matter what age they are, and they want to learn now, so there is no age barrier also. So he said, and no need to have a music background. And then this started 3 years back, and under so it's called Bikram Flute Music Academy. And slowly we started having the singing class, which Manikhil Mahamuni, one of the known music director, he's teaching singing. And then we have a Vinesh who's teaching guitar. And very soon we, under the same umbrella, we are bringing the Kathak dance classes. That will be revealed very soon. So that is also a project going on in the 1 month time, because music is to share. It is our joy to share with everybody. And Bikram decided, and then we just started flying, and
That is
sharing.
really amazing, and also
Yeah.
I should really say that during this pandemic, music was the only medicine where we could do it as a musician perspective too. We enjoyed ourselves singing with ourselves. So it's a greatest thing that I am seeing and I'm looking in Pune, and that's the reason people always ask me, say like every month somehow you're just keeping rolling. You're always flying to Pune because this is the music connect, and I have been doing. So I'm really happy, Bikram Bhai, that you just came, and thank you so much for coming.
It's
And
a pleasure.
I, yeah, it is my pleasure also, and congratulations to you for coming out and passing this knowledge and being an inspiration, because you come from a different background, but you have understood the purpose of the life and also the value of the music, where it can change the people's life. Because I have seen personally, and I am a witness of that. Personally, I have seen that the people who have come, they have become more confident in their life, on their perspective, on their artistic perspective, opening up the right side brain, saying that okay, I
Mm-hmm.
can also do, I can also sing, I can also do something very creative other than what I'm doing in the business, so called the survival. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
most important thing I feel that you can really gift to the people, and I'm really so happy that you could do it.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you for coming in this session, and thank you, Ruchiji, for
Thank
joining
you.
us with this
Thank you.
beautiful setup with the time sense of somewhere you tried to make it, and we are
Yes.
also looking forward as a musician and also to the viewers. We are really looking forward, and I hope we will have the same kind of live session so that we can share the information
Yes.
and all the details to the people. And thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yes.
Thank you. So now we will just listen to some of the glimpses of the album Breeze of Bageshri. As I told you, Bikramji is one of my inspiration. Where like you can see that he is from different background, and what his life is all full of music. And very recently, also we were just talking about lifestyle and the music quality in our lifestyle. So it's very important that what he has spoken makes a great sense to me. So whatever happens in the life, whether up and down, whatever goes out, you just keep the music going on. So that's how we framed up. And instantly during the album, he was so kind that he just gave a glimpse of this Bageshri. And also, I have learned a lot from him. As you know, that I come from a Carnatic background, so our raga system is little different than the Gayaki and also the Gamak, and the application is different. So I had learned a little bit of North Indian raga and also hearing from many sessions which I have been doing. For example, Marwa, I have come out with a raga meditation series inspiring from this rag Marwa. Marwa is called Hamsanandi. The same way, these kind of rag, like how you said, Paddeep, it's a very new thing for us. And so some of the ragas like this are being explored. So I would like to show you a glimpse of Bageshri for you. So that's just the glimpse of the Bageshri, and you can watch straight from the YouTube. That's the reason that I try to pull out and share screen straight from the YouTube, and the music is available on all the OTT, starting from Amazon Prime, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, and all major streaming platforms in 18 countries. And the second release is also very interesting one. And today being the Rama Navami, uh, there is Shri Rama from the Divine Chanting series. So Divine Chanting series is also another series where it has all the divine shlokas are there. And I did Shankara, I did Shakti, which is on Devi, and there are many other things which are available on that. And you can also find all the other tracks which are there. And I would like to show you the Sri Rama series from here, straight from the YouTube. So let me pull that for you. So if you could just see this, I will share the screen for you so that you get to know how am I doing. So I go here. So you go to the albums and singles where you could see all the albums here. So out of which you can select, and all the titles are there. And I would like to play you the,
Join the community
yeah,
of
this is
more than
usual
2
that you have to
million
go through,
Binomists
and
who are
then it
investing
comes up
online with
and you can
Binomo.
skip it.
Start
And
trading today.
here is the Sri Rama for you all. So that's the Sri Ram track from Divine Chanting series. And also, I'm happy to say that there is a new content coming up and it's called it's especially for the education purpose. So there is a small tiny teaser on that. The first episode will be learning of Konakol art form. So here is a small teaser about the learning Konakol, and let's watch that. In today's episode, we're going to explore about Konakol. Konakol is an vocal art form. It comes from Carnatic music tradition. If one needs to learn South Indian rhythm, one have to really go through this grammar. And it's so beautiful that this art form is so accessible. People call it as scat singing in Western countries, and they also say it as bhol in North India, and some people in Southern India, they call it as jati. But wholesome, it is called as konakol. So in this episode, we're going to explore all the insight about konakol. It's a vocal art form where like it doesn't mean anything. So that's the small part of the teaser which is coming up. And stay tuned for all the music update, and happy Rama Navami. And I'll see you on the other sessions which are lined up. And also before I just close this session, I would like to show you a music tour, like a discography of all the titles. So I can share you the share screen of YouTube so that you get to know the full access of all the 101 album. Actually, I have covered 107, so 108 is yet to go. So you can see that I'm just going back, and you can see that you can go directly, and I'll share you the screen. So this is the setup where you can go on the videos first. So you will see all the videos. On that there is a playlist. So you can see the playlist coming up. So I'm going to scroll all the playlist where you could see albums and singles. So this is the one I want you all to access so that you'll have full access to all the music. So you can see the latest release over here, and then you will see all the titles here. Let me cross over so that you get to know all the titles. Yeah, and then this is like this. So you can see other albums which I have sung for all the other titles and music companies and so-called the big productions. So these are all listed here. And if you see my own production, which follows here. And then you can scroll down the same way. I'm just giving you a quicker look, that's all. So later you can just go on and have your take your time and enjoy the music on your own. So I would like to dedicate this to the global gurus. So I would like to give you a musical dedication to the gurus, and then I'll see you on the next session. Guru, Parama Guru, Paramanta Guru, Parameshri Guru, Guruve Sharanam.
Din